Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defence team, Jane Doe, on June 11th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Jane Doe's cross-examination testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion.
All rise. Geragos, you may proceed.
I was to admit this exhibit under seal. Can you read that, Jane? Messages. December 2021 between yourself and Cabral after a hotel night?
Yes.
You had a pretty intense night?
Yes.
He says to you, "You were talking so dirty to me? I love it."
Yes, I'm being friendly here.
After your long hotel night, you saw him with Gina?
Yes.
Then Cabral wrote to you that he would be in L.A. and he'd stay to see you if you wanted?
Yes.
What do you say?
It's my birthday weekend, and you don't show me no love.
Then you asked him to send you a personal video?
Yes.
That night you saw the Italian entertainer, who will call the entertainer?
Yes.
And Sean had taken up with young Miami?
Yes.
And you said, if you don't get your ass out of the island, no party, right?
Right.
Sean wrote you a note that you said meant the world to you. You told KK you wanted to make it cute and romantic?
Yes.
The Valentine's Day hotel night, having two men there, was that your idea?
It was. After these nights, it was crushing to see these things.
Like Gina posting the love bracelet on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Here you are planning to reach out to Sean and perhaps reach out to the Italian?
I was still doing that then.
He says, can you FaceTime?
Yes, that's what he said.
10 days later, you had another hotel night?
Maybe.
Let me refresh you recollection of seeing Mr. Combs and not having a hotel night with him?
It certainly did.
No hotel nights until the end of June?
Maybe.
Here, Mr. Combs says, I'm d***ing my dick thinking how nasty you're going to be to me, right?
Yes.
He says, call Italian or Paul is free, and you liked Paul is free, right?
Yes.
He gave you a choice and you chose?
Yes.
He responds, I told Paul 11 p.m. Is that okay? And let's watch first, right?
Yes.
London hotel. What would you get?
Stripper shoes, shorts, maybe whips.
Then Cabral wrote to you that he would be in L.A. and he'd stay to see you if you wanted. Why shorts?
I was really turned off by their shorts, so I got other shorts for them. It was not so fun to wait for them to be erect. I started to get things on the side so they could get erect. I got pills at the stores. Rhino pills.
The next day, he says, want to do dinner at 9, bring the freak bag just in case?
Right. Lingerie and the rest.
But you didn't have a freak night. Let me refresh your recollection. And this exhibit under seal. He says, I'm about to work out with Paul, then I want to see you. You say hair up?
There was probably a FaceTime between these two.
He says, did you want to hit Italian, right?
Yes, I didn't want to.
Sean says, Paul is all we need, and you say LOL. What do you say?
I'll go to the store, unless you get a head start.
What do you mean?
Go to the hotel ahead of me.
But then you spent several days at his home?
Maybe.
You really did love him, right?
Yes.
Do you remember seeing Sean in September 2022 and not having a hotel night? September 9th?
I'm not sure.
Did Sean pay for your birthday dinner?
Yes.
What was the restaurant? You had a great time?
I had an okay time.
Now, do you see you saw him but no hotel night?
That is incorrect.
September 4th?
We took a jet to Vegas. He performed. Then we had a hotel night with an entertainer.
Do you remember seeing Sean in September 2022 and not having a hotel night?
I'm not sure.
Let me show you this. Does it refresh your recollection?
I guess I did.
You right? Is Nobu the only place? How about something outside of the hotel?
He conveniently put me in a hotel with the Nobu. I suggested Poppy's Steaks.
That's a nice restaurant in Miami.
So I've heard.
Valentine's Day the year before he was in a different country. You wrote, get your ass back from that island, right?
Yes.
Then at the Nobu Hotel, you accepted it?
I would say I went along with it.
You said accepted.
My stuttering was trying to find the right word for the pressure I felt.
You mean agitation?
Yes.
You said he gave you your birthday gift, a necklace?
Yes.
Under seal. It was a Van Cleef necklace?
Yes.
What is Van Cleef?
A jewelry brand that is high-end. In that photo, I had already taken Any time of affection made me smile.
You took a mirror selfie?
Unfortunately, yes.
Sean gave the entertainer a that night?
Yes.
Are these your texts with Cabral?
I was high. It was 2:40 in the morning.
UCT time, right?
Yes.
So it was night East Coast time?
Yes.
You invite Cabral for the next day, but the would have worn off by then, right?
In these night, I repeatedly took.
You say you will book his travel for the next day, right?
Yes.
What did you write her?
I wrote, I appreciate everything you did for my birthday. I want to give you everything you want on Valentine's Day.
What did you mean?
The necklace and your lovemaking, only with regard to him.
Then you sent him photos of your guys in the hotel room?
Yes.
You didn't tell him you didn't like it until you saw him with Croatia in Turks, right?
Yes. It was very hurtful after enduring what I endured.
You reached out to Cabral.
Under the pressure of my lover.
You asked him and he gave the man a...
At the very last minute. Thank God.
You wrote to him, I loved and appreciated every detail you put into my B-Day.
I wrote that with regard to Sean.
You wrote that to Sean? You stopped talking to him?
I was heartbroken. I flew to Paris Fashion Week.
You enjoyed it?
Yes.
This is a text message chain between you and Sean, March of 2023. On the 2nd, he wrote, sorry I called you a, I deserve this love, right?
Yes.
He then writes, when can you come Turks, right?
Yes.
You sent him a heart emoji and wrote, what we have is special, right?
Yes.
The budget for your trip was $10,000?
Yes.
And he spent $55,000?
I don't know.
You felt he didn't like you up and leaving to Paris?
No, he didn't.
You went to the Mandarin Oriental and watched Sean?
Yes.
Sean asked you about bringing Don.
Given the situation, I said yes.
You said if you'd known Paul would be there, you wouldn't have gone to Turks?
I would not have.
Did you write to Cabral from there and invite him to come there?
Yes. Under the encouragement of my partner, yes, I did.
You were happy Sean gave you Diamond?
I thought it was sweet.
You were glad to get diamonds?
I just wanted Sean.
You wrote, I wanted diamonds?
Objection as to form.
Rephrase it.
Do you remember telling Paul that you'd let Sean go too far and it was your fault?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think this would be a good place to take a break.
Okay, all rise. Geragos, you may proceed.
You wrote, all I have in my mind right now is your passionate lovemaking, right?
Yes.
You saw him 2 weeks later and did not have a hotel night?
Maybe.
Let's play this voice note. I believe there is no objection.
I don't have it on my list, but if Garagos represents, I have no objection, I won't.
Give me a minute. I'll move on. Did you ask about hotels or Airbnbs?
Yes.
And Sean asked, how do you know there aren't cameras in the Airbnb, right?
Yes. I wrote, they could be covered by security. We'll just saw it's our anniversary, and we want to cover them to feel comfortable.
What did you write to Sean?
You make my child so happy. I love you.
Take as much time as you need.
I do remember.
Are you ready?
Yes.
In this, where are you?
Hotel night.
3,136 sealed. And this 3152, is it a message after the hotel night saying, I love living in the moment WU, it was our little partay, Rosie, whatever we were saying. Is that a moon emoji?
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
Jane, jumping ahead, DX3171, is this a message chain between you and Mr. Combs, August 9th, 2023?
Yes.
Mr. Combs, right? Movie night off the charts. You say you agree, right?
Yes.
Then the All-Star Night, canceled by the hurricane, right?
Yes.
Then you heard Mr. Combs on a podcast in Croatia where he said he had on the yacht trip. You said he lied to you?
It hurt my feelings.
You proposed Zero Bond or Casa Cipriani. Are these two private clubs in New York?
Yes.
But you ended up going to a lounge, right?
Yes.
And after you rejected the new entertainer for lack of chemistry, you called Cabral?
Yes.
And you said that you were high that night and felt freer? You let Cabral do things you usually didn't?
Yes.
And you wrote to Mr. Combs, I love you so much?
I did.
You spoke about the sobriety party. You resented him for it, right?
Yes.
You had wanted to break up with him after you saw him with Gina?
There were so many times I wanted to break up with him.
You were in an Equinox parking lot and you tried to break up with him, right?
Yes.
Let me play you an audio recording.
Sean Combs' voice from audio recording. We were both tripping.
No entertainers that night?
Right.
But it was after that video and Cassie's lawsuit was made public.
Yes.
Before that, would Mr. Combs write Cassie love letters while with you?
I'm not sure. Oh, I remember.